we are doing the MLB predictions for the 2021 and 2021 seasons. The standings, the awards, and the playoffs we're going to do today. I'm super excited. Baseball's a month away. Spring training games just started. Baseball has officially started. Let's get into it. So, first off, we got the NL East, where my Philadelphia Phillies are. I'm a Philadelphia Phillies fan. Love Philadelphia sports. So let's see where they place. First place, I got the Atlanta Braves. They're too good, man. They got talent across the board. One of the best lineups. They have good pitching, solid pitching. They're gonna win a lot of games. 93 games. I mean, even when they're in the most they'll probably get 100 wins if they weren't in this stacked division. Next, we got my Philadelphia Phillies. I have high hopes for this team. I really do. They signed back JT Realmuto and Didi Gregorius. Got some bullpen guys because our bullpen was so awful. Ugh. Even if we had a 7-point run, I still was biting my nails. But yeah, we got it. Archie Bradley. We got some. I forget the rest, but we got some bullpen guys that hopefully will help us out a little bit there. So, you see I have 88 wins and 75 losses. That doesn't add up to 162 games. That's because I have them winning a series to make it into the playoffs as the 5th seed against the Cubs. I know. So, that means the Mets aren't in the playoffs. I have the Mets at 85 and 77. I don't really follow much except the Phillies, except the, big signings happen, or sometimes I get into that stuff. But, the Mets, their bullpen has not been good. I mean, they got a great lineup. If they added Francisco Lindor, they got Pete Alonso, they got the best, arguably the best pitcher in the game, and Jacob deGrom. They got good pitching, but their bullpen, I don't know. So, I got them 85 games winning, so I guess it's not terrible. Next, they're in a stacked division. So next we got the Nationals, the World Series champs 2 years ago, 82 and 80. I probably have them hovering around 500 a little bit. Juan Soto's an absolute beast. He's incredible, but around them, Max Scherzer is getting old. Their pitching is average, probably, maybe a little above, it depends. The Nationals, they got one good star. They're basically like the Angels, except a little bit better pitching. It's basically them, 82 games, 80 losses. If they were in any other division, though, they would probably be second. Depends on the division first, maybe. Same with the Mets. Same with the Phillies. This division is stacked, man. But last, I got the Miami Marlins. Now, they did make the playoffs last year. That was a shocker. Broke my heart as a Phillies fan. But, yeah, they're going to get some win against the Phillies. I don't know. So that's why I have 74 wins. But, like I said, if they were in any other division, they're a young team. So, a couple years, 3, maybe 4 years, they're going to be one of the top ones. But right now, they're in kind of a, not rebuilding, but, developing era of the Miami Marlins. So, that's what I got now. I'm going to do a thing where I have the best players in each division, not best player, but the best season of that player. I kind of have it worded weird, but the best player that year from that division. This might be a little biased, but Bryce Harper, I think he might hit 40 home runs. I think he's going to have I think he'll have a back season. He played all right. Really, he hasn't been playing bad. It just feels like he hasn't been playing bad. don't know. Maybe it's because of the contract and we expect him to be a superstar, an all-star, and winning MVPs left and right. But I think he'll play pretty good this year. I mean, there's some talent. Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor, Acuna. Oh my. Jacob DeGrom. I could go on and on, but I think he'll probably be right there. So, we're going to move on to the NL Central. First place, I got the St. Louis Cardinals. I love the St. Louis Cardinals, man. I like them. I don't know what it is, but I just like them. Yeah, I have them being pretty good. They got some good players. They got Nolan Arenado, I'm pretty sure they picked him up from the Rockies. And they're just Paul Goldschmidt, he's pretty good. They got some good players. They played pretty good. They're a pretty good squad. I don't really know anything else, which I just like the Cardinals. Next, we got the Chicago Cubs. See, they have 87 and 76. That's who they beat. I think the Chicago Cubs are going to be good. I just feel like it. Like, they're going to have a good team. Like, they just missed out on the playoffs. Anthony Rizzo. I don't know. The Cubs just win games. I don't really know. I don't know. We're just going to move on to number 3, the Milwaukee Brewers. Christian Yelich. He kind of had a down year last year, like for some reason. He had a down year, but I think he'll bounce back and play great ball. But, I mean, the people around him aren't the best, and pretty good division, to be honest. So, I haven't fallen 79 games. I just don't think they'll win games. I don't know. Christian Yelich will be amazing, but I don't think they'll win games. Next, we got the Reds. The Reds got rid of Walker Buehler. I think that's it. Yeah. But the Reds are just going to hover around 500. I mean, I can't really think of anybody else on the Reds. Joey Votto, he's not good no more. I don't know, but the Reds are just going to be Reds. I don't know. They're a boring team, I guess. Next, we got the worst team in baseball. Everybody knows it. The Pittsburgh Pirates. They're so bad. It's 57-105. Oh, they're in the most rebuilding mode. They traded everyone pretty much good on their team. Name one Pirates player, man. If you're not a Pirates fan, of course, but still, they're terrible. I'm sorry I'm not super informed on baseball. I mean, I know who's good and who's bad and big players like that, but I don't really. I'm starting to get more into baseball. I'm a football guy a lot, so. But we're going to move to the NL West. Oh, forgot about that. Christian Yelich. Yeah, Christian Yelich, I think he might win the. I forgot to put this in my awards. Should have done that. But comeback. I only did Cy Young and MVP because I'm not that good on Gold Glove and all that stuff. So I just did the 2 main awards in my opinion. But if I did comeback player of the year, Christian Yelich would definitely win it. I think he'll play amazing. Like, right up there. Like, not his MVP years, but like right there with his MVP years maybe. Maybe a little less, but still. It'll be a comeback player of the year because he wasn't bad, but for Christian Yelich standards, not a good season. So we're going to move on to NL West. And first place, no shocker, the Los Angeles Dodgers, World Series champions in 2020. I'm not a big fan of the Dodgers, but man, Mookie Betts, Corey Seager, Cody Bellinger, Walker Buehler, who they just signed, Christian Kershaw. I don't know. But they got talent. They just got talent. It's too much. So, they're just too good, man. Too good of a team. But moving on to one of my favorite teams, the San Diego Padres, a.k.a. the Slam Diego Padres. 96 wins, Fernando Tatis Jr., Manny Machado, good pitching, great team. They have bombs. I mean, dang, they have bombs. They're a fun team to watch if you're a baseball fan. Fun team to watch. I think they would easily win every other division, even the NL East. But the Dodgers are too good. So, that's what I have them. They're a great team. Great team. Next, got the Arizona Diamondbacks. They'll hover around 500. Maybe fall off a little bit. It's Diamondbacks. I don't know. The Diamondbacks are a weird team. I don't really know many people on the Diamondbacks. I don't really watch the Diamondbacks. They're not a very good, popular, big-name team. But I guess, I know they usually fall around 500 every year. But, yeah, so have them at 80 and 82. They'll lose to the Dodgers and San Diego, so. But next we have the San Francisco Giants going 75-87. The Giants are same with the Arizona Diamondbacks, but a little worse because why not? I don't really know much about the Giants. They're pretty much fallen off since 2014 when they won the World Series. So, I don't know. They're weird. Since the 5-year stretch where they won 3 World Series, that was insane, but they've really fallen off since then. They're going to lose to the Dodgers and San Diego and the Diamondbacks, so I don't know. Next, we got the Colorado Rockies. They traded away their 2 best players. I don't know what they're doing. What is Colorado doing? They're in the complete rebuild mode. I have them winning 70 games. I don't know. Rockies, 70 games, I don't know. Still not a good season. So we're going to move on to the AL. Oh, forgot about that. I keep on forgetting. Best player this year in the division. You got Mookie Betts and all the players on that was a weird pronunciation. Dodgers. And then, but Fernando Tatis Jr. on the cover of MLB Show 21, coming to Xbox. Let's go. He's just too good, and you might see a little later. He might have won something. You never know. But sorry for the wind. It's windy out. Oh my! But if we could hear that. But I just think he's the best player. He's gonna hit bombs and play good. Either shortstop or second base. I think it's shortstop, but it could be second base. I don't know. He's just going to be an all-around great player. Now we can move on to the AL East. First place got the Yankees at 98-64. The Yankees. They got Aaron Judge, Carlos Stanton. I don't know. The Yankees, they got a great bullpen. Garrett Cole, oh, that's a deadly pitcher. They don't got big name guys, but their bullpen, one of the best in the game. They just win games. It's just the Yankees. Next, we got the Tampa Bay Rays. Made it to the World Series last year. Fell short to the Dodgers. They got rid of Blake Snell. That's going to hurt them, but they still got a great pitching rotation. They got some good hitters, I guess, but they're just not going to hit a bunch of home runs. I don't know. They're going to squeak into the playoffs, as you'll see. Just squeak in at 86-76. Now, we got the Toronto Blue Jays just missing by a game. The Toronto Blue Jays. They got a young squad of ballers. They got Guerrero Jr. They traded for Simeons? Yeah, Simeons. Traded for him. He's got pretty good pitching. I don't know. I think the pitching might hold them down a little bit, the bullpen. But they're going to win games. The Yankees are going to stop them from winning more. Maybe the Rays will give them trouble. I don't know. But they just missed out on the playoffs. Number 4, the Boston Red Sox. They just fell off ever since they got rid of Mookie Betts. They just got worse. They were good in 2018. Fell down in 2018. The Yankees give them problems. I don't know. But the Red Sox hover around 500 probably the whole season. Never really always a game back behind all 3 of those other teams. So I just have them falling at 80 and 82. Finally, the Baltimore Orioles. I do live in Maryland, but I'm not. Well, I'm from Delaware. Live in Maryland. But that's anyway. But so I know a lot of people that are Orioles fans. They're not really. They're more Ravens fans because no one likes the Orioles in Baltimore. They got a heck of a ball stadium. I love going there. But that's besides the point. They go 68-94. Nothing really. I mean, I got an not really good squad. It's just never-ending rebuild for the Orioles. So I didn't forget this time, but the player of the division, I don't really know who's gonna win this. I'm giving it to Aaron Judge if he stays healthy. He's a great ball player if he stays healthy. That's the key. If he stays healthy, he gets injured a little bit in there, but I think he'll still. Whoa, wind! I think he'll still play good. I think he'll stay healthy pretty much the whole season. But if he does stay healthy, he's winning it. Next, we got the AL Central. First place, I love the White Sox, and I have them winning it. 91 and 71. This division's going to be tight between the next team. So, the White Sox, Jose Abreu, Tim Anderson, good pitching, great team, just an all-around good team. I love Jose Abreu, and you'll see why. But yeah, the White Sox, good team, win the division. Next, I got the Minnesota Twins taking the 4th seed. The Twins team are going to be right there for the White Sox all season long. They do fall 3 games back, but they're going to be right there, probably never being more than 5 games back. Maybe not even 4. I don't know. It's hard to predict. But they're just going to stick with them. But the White Sox are too good. I still like Minnesota, though. I think they'll definitely make the playoffs. Next, I got the Cleveland Indians. They got great. They got one of the best pitchers in the game in Shane Bieber and Corey Kluber. They got good pitching. I mean, they still got Jose I can't say it. But what are Jose Ramirez? I don't know. I know who he is. I can't think of his name right now. But he's still there. But they did get rid of probably their best player, Francisco Lindor. So that's going to hurt them a little bit. They still get a good winning record. Just missed out on the playoffs by 2 games. So still, pretty good season. Next, I got the Kansas City Royals at 70-92. Kansas City. Interesting. Kansas City's an interesting one. They're not good. They're not good, but they're not awful. But they're not going to win games. I don't know. Kansas City's weird. I don't know anything about them. I'm just going to move on to the Detroit Tigers, who are terrible. I think they'll be better than last year. Definitely way better than last year. They were atrocious. 69-93. Just not the best. Like, they're just not, still in a rebuild. They don't really, nothing much to say about the Tigers. Now we got the player, best player in the division, Jose Abreu. I think he'll ball out. I love Jose Abreu. He's one of my favorite players in baseball. And you might see a little something from him later. But I have him. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I had some. Okay. But that was weird. Okay. But yeah, Jose Abreu, he's going to win it. You might say something. Let's move on. Did I forget to... Oh, sorry. But I forgot to do the player and the transitions and all that. But it's fine. You can see the Astros win this division at 88 and 74. I think it's a weak division, but strong teams. I don't know. But Houston Astros, I don't want them to win, but like they have to win. They're gonna win. Still got good players, I guess. I don't know. I just don't want the Astros to win. Next, we got the Los Angeles. I just miss out on the playoffs. I really want Mike Trout to make it to the playoffs. I just really do, but they can't. I can't put them in there. I know, for some reason, I know a bunch about the Angels. They got Shohei Ohtani, Anthony Rendon, Upton. Pretty sure they still have. They just got good, but their pitching, man. They probably added some players that I don't know, but their pitching is still not going to be top notch. That's what's going to hold them back. Next, I got the Oakland A's. The Oakland A's. 81 and 81, exactly 500. They just screamed 500. Just a 500 team right there. I don't know what else to say. Matt Chapman's pretty good. Pitching, I guess. Okay. I don't know. Next, we got the Seattle Mariners. I think they'll do better than most people expect, maybe. I don't know what people expect, but 71-91, not the best, but the Mariners are not a good organization right now. Still in the rebuild. Feels like forever, like most rebuilding teams. So, yeah. Next, we got the Texas Rangers. 64-98, not a good ball team. Joey Gallo strikes out too much. Great in MLB The Show, I've heard. Strikes out too much in real life. So, yeah, I don't know. There's not a good, pitching's terrible. Not really good hitters, I guess. I mean, they can hit, but yeah, they're just not a good team. So, I did not put the player, but I know who is going to win. It's easy. Mike Trout, he's going to play incredible again. Mike Trout's so good. I want to put the Angels, but I can't. I want to put them in the playoffs, but I can't. So, yeah. Okay, next, we're going to look at the awards. So, AL Cy Young, that is Shane Bieber. I think he'll have a great year, to be honest. I really do. He is great pitcher. Pitching's going to save the Indians. Or I don't even know if they're going to be called the Indians. I just put that because that's what they're called right now. And so, yeah. NL Cy Young, I might be a little biased, but I think Aaron Nola will play great this year. I don't know. I think he'll have a good year. Like, not good year, but like, really good year like he did a couple years ago when he won it. Aaron Nola he falls off later in the year. Starts out great, looks like a Cy Young, and falls off. But if he cannot fall off, he'll be there in the Cy Young, and I think he'll win it. NL MVP, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's gonna hit bombs, man. I just feel it in my little bones. He'll hit a bunch of home runs, play good, shortstop or second base, whatever he plays, and he'll just be that. And then I got Jose Abreu. I just like Jose Abreu. I don't know. I just think he'll play good. I think he'll play good and hit dingers. Play good. I think he plays outfield, but play good outfield. I'm sorry. I don't know much about these guys. I'm not a big baseball follower. I mean, I follow baseball. I watch the Phillies. I know pretty much a lot of people on the Phillies, but I really only follow the Phillies. But I know Jose Abreu. I know that, but I just forget what he plays. But I think he'll play great either way. So let's move on to the playoffs. I got a little bracket here. Go to here, and I mean, they don't have the 2020 season up on right now, but I just took the 2019 season. I mean, it's not going to change anything. It's still I just put these teams in there. So this is the playoffs. I got the Twins and Rays in the wild card, and then San Diego and the Phillies. So I do have the Phillies beating the Padres. A little shocker, but I don't know. I'm a Philly. I think the Phillies are built to have a playoff run. Their team is built for the playoffs. That's what it feels like to me. They feel like a playoff team. Like whenever they play, it feels like October. I don't know. But I wish I could like skip through, but you see who I have winning the World Series. But I'll go through it, break it down. The Phillies win that game. Then you got the Twins and the Rays. I think it will be a toss-up, really. To be honest, I think it will be a toss-up. I think the Rays pitching might hurt the Twins' high fly persona. So that I got the Rays winning. They're a playoff team. They're an October team too, man. As we move on, we got the White Sox and Astros. I feel like the White Sox are going to complete sweep the Astros. I hope they do. I had to put the Astros in the playoffs just because I had to. So, I just want to sweep them in the first round. Then the Yankees and the Rays, I have it going close because the Rays always play the Yankees well. So, but I do have the Yankees winning because they're the Yankees. Then the Phillies and Dodgers. The Dodgers, they always lose in the NLCS, or the NLDS, or the World Series. I have them losing the NLDS this time. They just don't play good against 5 seeds, I guess. I don't know. They lost to the Nationals. Pretty sure they were the 5 seed, weren't they? I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I know, yeah, but they weren't the 5 seed. They might have been the 5 seed. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's gonna come down, but the Phillies are built for October, man. Next, I got the Cardinals and Braves. You know how I love those Cardinals. They win it. Not sweeping them, but almost sweeping them. 3-1. I don't know. The Cardinals are also a team that's pretty good in the postseason. Pretty good postseason squad as we got the NLCS. The Yankees and White Sox. And the Cardinals and Phillies. White Sox, Yankees come down to Game 7, and I got the White Sox winning it. The Yankees have been doing terrible in the NLCS. I mean, they always get to Game 7, but lose. They can't make it past there. They can't make it past this year. The Cardinals and the Phillies, I had the Phillies sweep. Not sweeping, but taking 4 games on the Cardinals. Moving on, I mean, basically a blow on them. But the 5 seed versus the 2 seed versus two of my favorite squads. I got the Phillies winning. The Phillies win the World Series. I know it's kind of biased. I mean, it's my opinion. I really do think they could. They could. I think they will. But that's my prediction. MVP of the World Series, Alec Bohm, my favorite player. Yeah, I don't know. I just like Alec Bohm. And think he'll play good in the World Series. But that's my those are my predictions. Hope you like them. If you did, drop a comment, say yeah, like the video, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. You can dislike, I don't know. But don't dislike if you dislike it. Just say it in the comments because I don't want dislike. But yeah, those are my predictions. Phillies win it all. See ya.